Hey Stampers, it's Judy Klock here at Stamping with Crafty Klock. It's Tuesday at noon and I'm here for a quick little live at lunch. And today I am so excited to share with you the new Butterfly Brilliance bundle. This will be available to customers March 1st, but you can order it today when you sign up to join the Crafty Foxes team. And we're going to be working on this fun little wobble card. Isn't that fun? I just think it'll be a fun little birthday card to send. So what we're going to do is we're going to work with, like I said, the new Butterfly Brilliance. It is a gorgeous stamp set that comes, it's a great big stamp. It comes with all of the stamps you see here. They're all attached. And we're just going to stamp these on a piece of 6x6 paper. Let me go get that real quick. I left this over on my cutting pad, and we're going to use the Stamparatus to stamp these gorgeous butterflies today. And I really think that you'll like this set, and like I said, it'll be available for the general public on March 1st, but you can order it today when you sign up. And when you sign up during celebration, which ends on February 28th, in addition to getting your $125 worth of products for just $99, you'll also get 200 sheets of Designer Series paper. Yes, 200 sheets of Designer Series paper free just for joining the Crafty Foxes team by February 28th. I'll leave a link when I'm done so that if you want to sign up, if you're ready to sign up, you're ready to go. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to flip this over. And what I love about the Stamparatus is that if I stamp this and I don't like the way some of my butterflies have stamped, like, oh my goodness, look at those. Those did not come out great. I can re-ink it a little bit and I can re-stamp it and they'll come out just fine. Okay, let's try that one more time. Make sure we get some pressure on all of those ones that we didn't like last time. And I'm using Smoky Slate to stamp the butterflies. Oh, I think that looks gorgeous. So now we're not going to fussy cut these because I don't like to fussy cut. So there is a fabulous die that comes as part of this suite. It comes just like this, and we will lay this right over our butterflies, and we will run that through our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And when we're done, we will get 6 wonderful little butterflies that are all cut out. Now, in addition to these big butterflies, there's another die. There are other dies that look like this. They're very detailed. These are the detailed dies. And when you cut these out, these will all match all of these. When you cut out that, you will get the detailed dies that you can then lay over the stamped image. Or in this case, I just cut out solid butterflies. I took this die, I put it on the rainbow glimmer paper, and then I cut out the detailed dies over basic black and then just laid them over. So I love that you can really use this suite in many different ways. It's very versatile. And then we also have the gorgeous Designer Series paper, which we'll be working with today. You get 48 sheets. There are 6 different designs as always. And the colors are basic black. Let me see, where's my list? I have a list here of all the colors that coordinate. So you've got basic black, Bermuda Bay, Blushing Bride, Calypso Coral, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody, Mince Macron, Misty Moonlight, Poppy Parade, So Saffron, and Basic White. And we have all of these beautiful Designer Series paper. I love how some of these have like a watercolor effect. I just think they're so pretty. Okay, so that's it for our Designer Series paper. Now we're going to take and we're going to work on our card. So I did have here somewhere, it's now lost among my desk. This is not good because I had it right here. There it is. It was hiding. We have here a piece of Misty Moonlight. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. To the inside, I'm going to add a piece of Whisper White, But I'm going to stamp that gorgeous happy birthday on there. And this happy birthday is from our sweet ice cream bundle. I just love the font on this one. It just makes me, it really just makes me smile every time I see it. I think it's such a pretty font. So we're just going to stamp a happy birthday there. And that is a photopolymer stamp, so I did bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat so that I can have that and get sort of a good crisp image. I'm going to just go ahead and put this, I got a brand new one here, so let's get that started. Just had to reload my Stampin' Seal Plus. There we go. Maybe just a little bit more up there. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that right in there now. Because I have all of these gorgeous butterflies, I might just color one in and put it right there. But let's wait for our coloring. So now let's work on our front. So I have here a piece, again, of Misty Moonlight. This is 5 1/4 by 4, and I've run this through the Stamp Cut and Emboss machine with the Dainty Diamonds folder. This is in our annual catalog. And I have one strip of our gorgeous Designer Series paper. This is 2 by 5 1/4, and we're just going to lay that on right there. And you could really use either side you like. Because I'm going to have the big butterfly as the wobble, I think I'm just going to go with sort of that watercolor splotchy effect. So let's go ahead and put that on. And then we want, before we adhere that to our card base, I usually put it a little bit to the left of center. Got just maybe 1/4 of an inch showing. I have my polka dotted ribbon here, and I'm just going to kind of put that on the bottom. So I'm going to lay down again some Stampin' Seal right there. And I'm just going to kind of wrap this around the bottom of my card. All right, so now we're good. Let's go ahead and let's adhere this to our card front. Okay. I don't know why. Sometimes when I emboss with this folder, it gets a little touchy when I go to put the Stampin' Seal on. All right. Now I want to make a ribbon out of this and make sure that I can put a pretty little bow. Not make a ribbon out of it. It is a ribbon. I want to make a little bow out of it. And then we can just put that on the front with a glue dot. This one's a little bit more challenging to tie because those little polka dots sometimes get caught up on things, but we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. How's everybody doing today? The start of a new week. Can you guys believe February is almost over? I cannot believe that next Monday is March 1st already. I mean, yahoo, spring is on the way, so that's good, but boy, oh boy, where the heck did February go? All right, let me just play with that a little bit until I kind of get a pretty little bow. But we're going to put that on there with just a little glue dot. I don't like the way that looks. I might just tie this in a knot. You know what, guys? When all else fails, if I don't like the way it looks as a bow, I'm just going to slip it under there, and we're just going to tie it on with a little knot because this just isn't making a pretty bow for me today. So, perfect. Just like that. Now, I'm going to trim that up. Okay, now we've got that. Now I have here we have these other 2 little parts of our dies that match, 2 little solid butterflies, and I'm just going to go ahead and put them on the front of my card. I'm going to put the base layer white one down first, and then I'm going to use a mini Stampin' Dimensional to pop up the green one. And I'm keeping the colors to the Misty Moonlight and the Just Jade. I just kind of liked the way these 2 worked together. So that's kind of just how I kept it. Sometimes, you know, the simpler you keep something, the nicer it actually is. All right, got 2 little mini glue dots coming. I love that we have these little minis that work so well. And now we're just going to pop that right up there. And that white just makes it just, I guess, stand out from the background just a little bit more. So what do you guys think? Yes, no? maybe, but this is going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous set. And like I said, if you want to get it ahead of time, you can sign up today and put this in as your starter kit. If not, you are definitely going to want this one. So now I've got here my little butterfly that I stamped and cut. And again, this was stamped in smoky slate. And I am just going to come in here and I'm just going to color him in with my Just Jade Stampin' Blends. And I love the alcohol markers. Just be a little bit careful when you get to the edges because they do spread quite a bit. So again, light touches is all you need. You don't have to have a really heavy hand when you're working with these alcohol markers because they are very responsive and they color in really quickly. Okay, let's just go up there, come down here, and I picked this this butterfly because it's kind of got that little, I don't know, like the little ridges on the wings, I guess, and I just thought that was a little bit fancy. Sometimes I like to be fancy, sometimes I like to be plain, but sometimes I like to be fancy. So we're going to be a little fancy today. I think this is a great little birthday card that you can make for anybody, or a thank you card, you know, get well card. I think butterflies are just so happy. They make everybody smile. All right, so now we've got our butterfly colored. And here's what I'm going to do. I am also going to add a little bit of Wink of Stella because you know what? Every butterfly, I think, should sparkle. So I'm just going to add some Wink of Stella. Okay. Ooh, put it on the body too. Just put it everywhere. Who doesn't love a little bit of glitter and sparkle? And I love Wink of Stella because it gives you that sparkle without getting glitter everywhere. It's kind of the best of both worlds. All right, so now we've got our Wink of Stella on there. And then I bought these little wobbles from Amazon because, you know, really, like, Amazon is just where you go these days for everything. So I'm going to take off the backing on this one. And this is the part I'm going to put down on my card. So I'm going to put that down on my card. Now, very gently, I am going to take off the top covering. And I'm going to take my butterfly and stick it down on my wobble. Oh, and there we have our little wobble card. Now, if you want, you can take one of these smaller ones. And again, let's color him half in green and half in blue. And we'll put him inside the card. And see how fast it goes with these alcohol blends? They really do color pretty quickly. And again, you know, there's really no right or wrong way to do it. Just kind of whatever you like. Let me go. I want to go a little bit lighter. So I think I'm going to go over here. And I actually think I'm going to take a light Seaside Spray. So we're just going to go really light and just color him in. Maybe I'll even go with a little bit of a dark Seaside Spray too. Let's go with the darker Seaside Spray. I didn't want to do the Misty Moonlight because the card is Misty Moonlight and I just wanted a little bit of contrast. Okay. So now we've got him all done. Let's add some Wink of Stella to our, don't you love the wobble, Patty? I love it. All right. Kind of like the old Weebles. They wobble, but they don't fall down. Okay. And like, you can buy those wobbles. I bought them on Amazon, you know. Like I said, everything's on Amazon these days. And I'm just going to put my little butterfly, and I actually stamped these in black first and they were too dark, but I'm going to put my little butterfly right there. And there we have our little spring action card with that movable butterfly. I think it's a great little birthday card that you can really use for almost anybody. That's it for me tonight. Not tonight, it's daytime. Have a great day, everybody. I'll talk to you next week. Enjoy. Bye.